My name's Gary Lenehan. I'm from Ireland and I travelled to Chennai in India for treatment at the Best Laser Dental Clinic, and I'm here to tell my story of how I arrived here and the work that I had completed and my feelings after the treatment. How I arrived at the clinic was through the website. It was very easy, putting a search out for a treatment, specific treatment, which was the immediate load implants. There were various clinics all over the world, and I was looking with no specific area in mind to travel to, and but reading the testimonials of the Best Laser Dental Clinic, I believed that they had the expertise and the quality of work that I was looking for. Obviously, travelling 7,000 miles for dental treatment does seem a bit of a daunting task, and I must admit it was a very long journey to plan, but it was a very easy journey to plan, which was really quite something I hadn't expected. Like finding the clinic online through the website, I was able to book my flight through a website. I was able to book accommodation in Chennai through a website, and I was able to even able to arrange my visa with the Indian Embassy in Dublin through a website. The visa process took a few days. It was very easy. You fill a form online. Once completed the form, you print it out and you surrender your documents and your passport with a fee to the embassy, and your visa is granted. It couldn't be simpler. Arriving in India was it's my first time in India, so it was not what I expected. Very busy, but quite comfortable. I had accommodation nearby, specifically booked, so I wouldn't be travelling too far through the city in the morning or the afternoon when I was coming for treatment. My expectations when I arrived were I wanted my teeth to be replaced. I wanted to be able to bite again. I was looking for some process that was going to enable me to regain the confidence and to be able to enjoy eating, simple things like enjoy eating again. When I arrived, I was immediately put at rest with the expertise of the team involved. The process was based over a number of weeks due to I was under no great pressure in terms of having in and out of India, and I combined it with a holiday, so it left me spare time and sufficient time to have the process done. The day of the implants was it seemed quite a long day, but at the end of 4 or 5 hours, I had my anaesthetic. The anaesthetist had worked on the mouth. I had all the implants done, extractions had been made, and I walked out of the clinic at the end of that period with a number of implants, 10 on my top jaw and 8 on my bottom jaw. Impressions were taken of the implants, and then the real process began. The process of the implants was in one day, but the actual process of impressions, building the bridges, adjusting the bridges, adjusting my bite pattern, that really was where the expertise of the dental clinic, Best Laser Dental Clinic, came to the fore. The amount of time spent in comparison to the amount of time spent on the implant work was far in excess. My expectations my expectations upon arrival were met without any hesitation in saying so. I can now talk with confidence. I can now smile with confidence. I can now eat, enjoy food. It's made a transformation to my life. And I have absolutely no problem at all in recommending the best laser dental treatment, the best laser dental clinic in Chennai for any treatment, and specifically for people coming in from overseas like myself. When we compare the cost of dental treatment in Europe, where I'm from, or America, or wherever you are, and you compare the cost in India, but it's not just the cost, it's also the quality of the work. I believe that the quality of the work I received was far in excess of what I would get in Europe or in America. The care and attention was more focused on me as the client. It wasn't just as the process and then move on, but it was, I felt at home here. I travelled by myself, and so in the period I was here, I was made to feel welcome and cared for, and I have no problem in advising anyone to, if they are thinking of going down the route of implants, and certainly immediate load implants, teeth in 3 days, teeth in 5 days, whatever you like to call it, I would recommend that you contact, as first point of contact, you contact the best laser dental treatment clinic in Chennai. They do have the expertise. They can provide a world-class service. You can combine it with a holiday in India, which I would recommend. I've spent a few weeks in between travelling around Tamil Nadu, and it's a beautiful country. Something I never expected. But I leave India feeling much better about myself. I've have a complete mouth rebuild, and I've also made new friends. People in the clinic have become friends through the time that has been spent, and I think that that's quite important, that you actually feel an emotional bond as well, which is there. You're not just coming for treatment, but you're coming here for care, and that's what was far in excess of what I was expecting. So I'd recommend, without hesitation, the best laser dental clinic in India.